Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today guys, I'm just going to be doing a nice seated, gentle yoga flow. It's good for anybody really, any beginner, anyone that suffers with shoulder problems, neck problems, if you've had a mastectomy, if you have breast cancer, if you have a port, you have a different type of cancer but you have a port, so it's very difficult for some poses, anything like that, this is a class for you. So please enjoy. You will need lots of pillows, cushions, blocks if you find those useful. You will need a strap. I'm sitting up on my pillow already to keep my back nice and straight, and I'm just going to pop my pillows under my knees, but you can use the blocks, whatever you want to do. So today I'm just going to start off with some alternate nostril breathing, and this is a really great breathing technique to help balance our bodies out. So during the day we generally only breathe out of one of our nostrils, amazingly enough. So this just helps bring a little bit of equilibrium back to our bodies, a little bit of balance. I find this is quite a good breathing technique to do because you have to really concentrate on what you're doing. Sometimes with breathing techniques your mind wanders away. I'm the worst person in the world for my mind wandering, but with this one you really have to concentrate on what you're doing, so I think this is quite a good one. And if you're feeling stressed at all during the day, you can just come and sit in a corner quietly and you can just practice this, even if it's just 10 flows through each nostril. It's a really good one for anxiety and stress. So you will need your thumb and your two smaller fingers. So you want to bring your index finger and your middle finger down. So you're in that kind of position. It doesn't matter, you don't have to do it like this. This is just how they practice it. If it's too uncomfortable for you, then some people put the middle finger on their bridge of the nose and do it like this, but you find what's best for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to close off one side of our nose. So we'll start with closing off our right nostril with our right thumb, breathing in the left nostril for 4 counts, and then releasing the right nostril, closing off the left and breathing out for 4 out of the right nostril, and then you'll take a breath back into the nostril and then breathe out of the left, then take a breath in, etc, etc. So we'll just do 4 counts today. If you start to get used to this technique and you can breathe out for longer, so take 4 breaths in, maybe hold for a breath or 2 and then exhale for 5 or 6, then that's really, really good to do. But we're just going to start off nice and easy with 4 of each. So you want to close off your right nostril, take a breath into your left nostril for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, close off the left side and breathe out of your right nostril for 4, 2, 3, 4, breathe in for 4, 2, 3, 4, out of your left for 4, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, change, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 2 more, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, and 4. Well done guys. So now your body should be feel nice and balanced, and we shall begin with some nice gentle neck rolls. So I want you to imagine that your nose is just going round in a circle about the size of a side plate, like so, just moving your head. Try and keep the rest of your body straight, just nice and warming up the neck here. And then the other way. I'm just going to keep it small today. Wonderful. Okay, and then we're going to look very slowly, we're going to look up to the ceiling with an inhale, and then down to the floor with an exhale. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, look down. Breathe in, look up. And exhale, look down. Nice and slow. And then just come back to neutral. Then we're just going to turn our necks to the right. Very slowly round. Inhale and exhale to the left. Take an inhale to the middle, exhale right. Inhale middle, exhale left. And then back to centre. We're just going to do a little neck stretch, so we're going to just tip our heads over to the right. You can just pop your arm out here and walk it out. And just feel that lovely stretch in the side of your neck. And some nice big belly breaths here. And then just push your head up. And then we'll go to the other side. And walk your hand out a little bit. I don't see Simba doing neck stretches, do you? And then just push your head back up. So now we're just going to do some shoulder rolls. So I'm going to come up with an inhale, and then back down your back, exhale, and round. Up with an inhale, and exhale, and down your back. Inhale and up to your ears, exhale down your back. Inhale and exhale. And then we'll go the other way. So then inhale, lift up to your ears, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then back to neutral. Now we're just going to do a seated side bend. So we're going to go over to our right first. Now, if you find it too much bringing your arm up like this and coming over, then just bring your hands either to your shoulder or even to your waist is absolutely fine. It's just whatever's comfortable for you. So we just want to start walking our hands out and bending over to the, I said right, but I'm actually going to the left. So we're going to the left, guys. So again, as I said, if that's a good place for you, try and keep your sitting bones on the floor, then stay there. If you want to bring your hands here, or if it's comfortable for you to bring it over to the side, then do so. If you're comfortable here, stay here. can come down to your forearm as long as your sitting bones are still on the floor. Just feel that lovely stretch. And then if you can, slightly look up to the ceiling, lift your heart towards the ceiling. Again, if you're here or here, it doesn't matter. And then just walk your hand up. And then we'll repeat that on the other side. So we're going left. Just walk your right arm out. If you want to stay here, that's fine. Shoulders, or if you can, just bring your hand over. Nice big breaths into the tummy here. And if it's comfortable for you, just look, turn your heart up towards the ceiling. If you're here, that's fine. And then come back face front and slowly come up. Really good, well done guys. Okay guys, so we've done a little bit of shoulder rolling. I just want to work a little bit more on the shoulders. So if you bring your hands to your shoulders, I just want you to bring your elbows into touch and then up and round. So inhale as you come up in the front, exhale and round. So inhale and round. If your elbows can't touch here, it doesn't matter, just bring them in as far as you can go. Too hot outside for the dog. Okay, and we're just going to reverse those. So bring them round in the other way. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then just bring them up and down like this for 5. Nice and gentle, as far as you can go. And then up and down. Just imagine you're doing the birdie song. You'll be singing that in your head all day now. Okay, that's great. Well done, guys. We're just going to do some nice, easy twists here. So if you bring your right hand to your left knee, bring your left arm out in front of you. Take a big inhale. Make sure your spine is up as straight as you can be. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just twist yourself around. Really gentle. Try to look over your left shoulder. If you only get to here, then you can turn your neck a little bit more, that's fine. You can come right round. And then you can reset, take an inhale. Lift the spine. Exhale and twist. And come back to centre. Now just remember guys, we only turn our top halves of our body, never the lower half. So you're only twisting the top half, so you just go as far as you can go. So now left hand to right knee, right arm out, take a big inhale, exhale and twist as far as you can go and as is comfortable for you. Remember, by sucking your core into your spine, this helps with the twist and protects our lower back. And then back to centre. So just remember to try and tuck your pelvis under. Okay, so we're just going to come in onto all fours and do some cat and cow. So we want to make sure that our hips are over our knees, so it's a nice straight line going down. Hands are under our shoulders, like so. And then with an inhale, you want to dip your belly and look up. And exhale and round your shoulders and your belly. Push your stomach up into the back of your spine with an exhale. Breathe in, dip your belly, look up. Exhale, round your back into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale and exhale. We're just going to come back to neutral. So we're just going to come down onto our forearms here. We're going to do the same thing but just down on our forearms. If doing cat and cow is too much for your shoulders, then just come down to your forearms straight away. It's just a little bit easier on the shoulders. You've got a little bit more support with your arms. So again, inhale. You can't get your head up as far as you can if you're on your all fours, but that's fine. So inhale, dip your bellies. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. And then just come into neutral. And just come back onto your feet. Now, some people can't even get their feet to their toes. Their feet to their bottoms. So if you need a little cushion underneath, that's absolutely fine. If you want a pillow in front of you, on your lap, especially if you just had a mastectomy, you just use the pillows to your advantage, how you want. And then just come down and just try and let everything melt down. And really take some big breaths into your back here. And again, if that's too uncomfortable for you, like being on your chest, then come into wide-legged child's pose. So just knee, put your big toes together, open the legs out wide, and then just the same thing, just come down and melt down. Nice deep breaths into your back. Okay, and come back up. And if you want to get a big pillow or a bolster, we're just going to do a butterfly pose. So you want to bring your legs out, so you've got a nice triangle on your legs. Build yourself up with some pillows here. As much or as little as you want. Then we're just going to roll our backs over towards our feet. Just hold on to your toes here. Then just take some nice deep breaths again into the back. Drop your head down. And just feel that nice stretch on the inner thighs. That's lovely, well done. Again, you don't have to use the cushions. You can just go down without the cushions. It's just whatever is comfortable for you. Bring your knees up. Absolutely covered in animal hairs. The joys of having animals. Now, if you've been sitting up on a cushion, just put that underneath, and we're just going to windscreen wipe our legs. So just pop your hands behind you, bring your feet in, and then we're just going to slowly windscreen wipe our legs from side to side. Just nice and slowly. You don't have to be touching the floor. I don't know if it's me squeaking or the mat. It's definitely not the floor because it's tiled. That's probably me. And you do find when you're doing this movement that you move forward, you just scoot yourself back a little bit. Get back into position and just carry on. Okay, that's great. Well done, guys. Now we're going to come into a seated forward fold. So again, if you want to pop your bottom up just onto the pillow there, legs out in front of you. So we want to get our straps or a towel or a belt. Just pop it around the balls of your feet. We're going to sit our spines up nice and straight. Take an inhale, and with an exhale, I just want you to hinge from the hips very slowly and just go down as far as you can. I don't want you rounding your backs. I want you to keep that spine and the head in alignment, the neck in alignment, nice and straight. So if you're only getting to here, that's fine. Here, that's fine. I can only get to here without me starting to round my back. So this is where I am. Take an inhale. Just try and relax your muscles in your legs. Take another inhale. And then sometimes you'll find that you can go a little bit further. You can hold the straps a little bit nearer to your feet if you want to. Or you can open them right out and have some more space that way. Just whatever feels best for you. I prefer to hold a little bit further down, and then that way I feel I can pull myself a little bit further. Get some nice deep breaths here. And then slowly come up. We can do the same with one leg. So you want to bring your right knee into your left thigh. Again, if you need a cushion for your knee, that's absolutely fine. And just make sure you turn your body towards your left leg. And then you can do the same with the strap. So just gently pull down. Remember, hinging from the hips. Make sure your feet are flexed, both feet are flexed. Protect your knees. Just feel that lovely stretch down the back of your hamstring. Nice deep breaths. other side. So left foot to left foot to the right thigh. If you want to use your pillow, you don't have to use the pillow. It's just a little bit more comfortable. My knees have been complaining to me lately, so I've been using the cushions again. So you want to turn your body towards your right leg and then hinge very slightly. I was saying, I don't know if you've seen my little modification videos I did, but I was talking about how a lot of ladies, they just go straight down. You know, these ladies are very flexible. They're probably being dancers in their lives. They're in their 20s. They're not old like me. At the end of the day, it's just about how far your body can go. And okay, you come up. If you roll your mat out and do some alternate nostril breathing or shavasana, and you have practiced yoga that day, it really doesn't matter what you do as long as you're rolling your mat out and you're doing something. It's not a competition. Yoga is supposed to make you feel good, and if it's not making you feel good because you feel like you can't touch your nose to the floor, then honestly, please don't worry, guys. It's really not what it's all about. Right, I just want to do a little modified downward dog. So if you have a stool, you don't have to have a stool. You can do this on your couch or anything really. We're just going to get our stools. You just to place your hands onto the stool or the sofa, curl your toes under, and then let's just have a little bit of a downward dog here. If your heels are up like this, it doesn't matter. They're not touching. Further out your legs go, the more your heels will come up. But just try to aim for that V shape. You want your tailbone up to the sky. That's quite a nice way to do downward dog when you haven't got the strength in your shoulders or your arms. But it's a good way to start off. You can practice coming forward a little bit. That's actually quite a nice strengthening exercise for your shoulders. Or you can just stay as you are. Have a little walk of the dog. Excellent. Okay, so I just want you to come round and sit onto your stool, sofa, wherever you are. It's a very creaky stool. I'm just going to do a modified standing forward fold. So it's kind of in between a standing forward fold and a seated, in between. Now, if you want to have a pillow here, if it's too uncomfortable, if you want a pillow, another way is to just open your legs slightly so you can come down in between. You just want to try and get your hands down on the floor. Now, one of the goals with a standing forward fold is to tuck your head in as far as you can. So that's really what we're wanting to do here. You can bring if your feet are together, hands on the outside. If your hands are here, that's fine. Shins, ankles, feet, wherever, it really doesn't matter. So just pop your head down, take some nice deep breaths into the back here. If you have high blood pressure, just be really careful with this one. It might be better to come into a child's pose for this. This is a really good posture for anxiety. If you're feeling anxious, you just pop yourself forward, down like this, for a few minutes. Take some really big breaths into your back. And it just helps calm the nervous system down. You can do the same with the seated forward fold with pillows. You can do the same where you lean forward, or the bound angle pose, butterfly pose that we did earlier. And then it's quite a good way with the stool to practice the standing forward fold, because eventually you want to come up like this, but it's quite good to have the stool there to practice. You can just first try with your legs bent. Just always try and tuck your head in wherever you are, but never push it, just go as far as you can go. And then when you come up, just come up really, really slowly, guys. Bring your heads up last. I'm going to come down here, otherwise my head will be chopped off. And there you have it, my crazy hair. So when you're doing any sort of folding forward poses where you're leaning over, always do try and come up nice and slowly. Sometimes your head might get a little bit dizzy. If you do find you have a little bit of a dizzy head, then just stand in mountain pose for a few seconds, get your bearings back. I'm going to finish there for today, guys. It's more like a nice gentle seated yoga session today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's just close our eyes for a minute, and if you've got any little mantras or anybody that you'd like to send out some love to today, then let's do that. So just close our eyes, bring your hands to your heart, and then just have a little bit of a quiet moment. Let's send some love out to the world. So many crazy things going on at the moment. The virus, racism, wars. It's just nice to send that loving kindness out, firstly to yourselves, your friends and families, anybody that you know, anybody that you think might need some loving kindness today. And then maybe send it out to the world. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.